statement from coach, and we'll go to questions.
Indiana came out and played a great game. Did exactly what we thought they would do on film, and they came out and just executed, played good. Offensively, we weren't able to stay ahead of the chains like we would like to. Defensively, they played a pretty good first half with with the offense putting the defense in kind of bad situations. But it's a learning experience for both sides of the ball, and we got to continue to improve.
Coach, over here, how would you explain that performance, particularly coming off a bye week?
That's not the standard that we're looking for. It's just like I said, we got to improve. We got to learn from this, and we just can't make any excuses. Guys just didn't come out and we didn't play the way that we would like to play. And I'm just glad that I have a few guys out there still fighting towards the end.
Coach, right here, Crystal Rich, KTLA. What did you make out of the performance from the defense, particularly against the pass?
Wasn't exactly what we would like. Guys are really executing, and we got to really get in there, watch the film, and just find a way to get guys to execute. But you can't make any excuses. We lined up and got beat.
And if I can just ask one more, when you look on both sides of the ball and consider third downs, is there something that stood out to you defensively that could have been done better to get stops, and offensively to convert more?
There's a few situations in there where I thought that we were right in position but just didn't execute. But third down, just like I told them at halftime, third down was pretty much key to this game. And offensively, we couldn't stay on the field, and offensively we couldn't stay on the field, and defensively they couldn't get off the field. So it was just unfortunate.
Yeah, DeShaun, as far as the run game, obviously another tough one. Is there anything that maybe carried over from that Hawaii game that maybe still needs to be fixed there specifically?
I know it's going to get repetitive. You guys are going to keep getting it, but we're just not executing. I would want to say some other things up here and try to tell you guys something else, but I'd be lying. But we're just not executing. If we're seeing this at practice, it would be easy to go. But we're executing at practice, but it's just not carrying over to the game. So we just got to figure out a better way to get it done.
Coach, over here. How would you evaluate Ethan's performance today?
With a lot of people in his face and getting hit, and a couple bad snaps, it wasn't his best performance. But under the circumstances of what happened, this is a team sport, so it's not just Ethan out there. But we got to keep our quarterback upright.
Coach, this is a place that obviously means a lot to you. What does it feel like for you to have to absorb that kind of loss at home in your home coaching debut?
This hurts. I'm a Bruin through and through, so I don't want to get emotional up here, but that it hurts. That's not something it's not acceptable, and we're gonna fix it.
Hi, just want to know how Ethan is feeling physically right now, and what did you think of the physicality of the game, especially considering all of these, targeting calls?
There was a few targeting out there. Was a lot of that, but it's football, so the refs got to call it, and I think they did a pretty good job with that. But just at the end of the day, we got to get out there and just play our game and kind of play the Bruin standard. We got to get to that. So I'm just excited that we do have another opportunity to keep playing, and as early as week 3, our second game. So I'm just excited that hopefully that my guys can, just improve from this point.
Can you say how Ethan's feeling physically?
He was in there, so he's fine.
Coach, disappointing outcome on your home coaching debut, but how sweet did it feel coming out of the Rose Bowl, somewhere you played the first time as the UCLA head coach?
It was a great feeling, just to see all the fans that came out to the Rose Bowl, and we're here for our opening home game, so we just got to put a better product out on the field for them.
Coach, it looked like Martin shared a moment with you after the game. Can you tell us what he said to you?
No.
Is it encouraging?
Yeah, most definitely.
Coach, over here. Did you notice a difference in the physicality from Indiana in the Big Ten style of play?
No.
Coach, I wanted to ask about the play calling. Obviously, Eric Bieniemy is new to this program, and we've heard from the players that it's a lot to take in.
Do you think that it's a little bit, there might be too much going on with the offensive play calling, or is it just that the players have to adapt to what's being taught?
Yeah, it's not. You know, when you play football, the plays are all the same. It's just people call them different. So you're still running the same plays. It's just the wording is different. So you know, it's not like it's just completely a foreign thing to them. So it's not necessarily play calling. It's more of an execution thing.
The secondary had multiple PBUs, multiple tackles. Just how did the secondary contribute to this game tonight?
You know, they played. We got to improve them. You know, all facets of the game, all positions. So, you know, once we get in the film, and watch it tomorrow and really evaluate it, I'll be able to give you a better assessment of what people were doing.
Coach, any positive takeaways taking this into the LSU game?
Just the way that they continued to fight. You know, it wasn't guys weren't out there quitting and they weren't out there bickering at each other. There wasn't nobody fighting within the team. So it's just a learning experience. You have to learn from losses. You can't just act like it's just going to go away. So just like I told them in there, we got to learn from this loss, and I'm just happy that we have another opportunity to keep playing.
DeShaun, being a first-time head coach, how do you go about triaging the poor play today and figuring out what the most important things to address are?
You just have to get in there and look at it and assess it. You know, it's not, you can be a 12-year coach, you can be a first-year coach, it's the same thing. You just got to go in there and evaluate what's going on. So we're going to watch film and we're going to grade everybody and we're going to figure this out.
DeShaun, we did talk about learning. Like, what are you perhaps learning about yourself in these first few weeks as a head coach?
Learning myself. I mean, I'm calm regardless. So, you know, it's not really about me learning, but everybody in there can learn. But it's just unfortunate the way this game went. You know, the first half kind of didn't go the way that we want to, but I didn't anticipate the second half going this way. So, you know, I just want to make sure I get my guys ready to go. I have a lot of players in there that look up to me, and I'm going to continue to be me and get these guys ready to play some ball.
Thanks, good.
Thank you.